Uh, uh, I, so I have no idea what I'm even doing, to be honest. Just basically my thoughts on each and every character, all these characters here. Each and every, thought on them. So, let's, get started. First with the first one. You. Give me, 5 milliseconds. There you go. Now, my thoughts on Shedlitsky here would be basically, he's just like a, kind of just like the base start for a Sentinel. He has a slash move which does do a decent amount of damage and does do a 30-second stun, which can get you pretty far away from the killer while you run, unless your stamina is literally 0. And you have 2 fried chickens. Perfect me eating. And he is fried chicken, which, when he's damaged, he can eat. I know that's not fried chicken, I'm using a skin, but it does heal you up was it 35 HP? I have no idea. But yeah. It's just your base Sentinel. If you want to be a Sentinel, basically this is the one you want to choose to start. Again, all of these are just my thoughts on how I play the game. Criticize me all you want. I'm probably not gonna care too much unless you're literally saying something horrible. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on Shedletsky. Now, next up, we've got the next one in the list here. We've got Elliot. And, so basically, my thoughts on how I play Elliot, I basically, if there's already 2 Elliots, then I don't play Elliot, but if there's, no Elliots or 1, then I play Elliot mostly, or I just don't sometimes. So, mostly, how I like to play is more, sneaky, stay away from killer, and then jump out randomly, and then go, and then run back to safety. But, basically, if I do get seen, I'm just, running and, a little short speed boost. So, yeah, I basically played, Elliot as more of a stealth class, and then, a stealth healing class. I try to stay far away from the killer out of their sight, and then, randomly go in, while someone's in a chase, low HP. I just throw a pizza, and then they're yummy. Yes. Mostly that's it for Elliot. But yeah. So, yeah, moving on. Now, moving on to the person I main. Noob. I main Noob. Yeah, I know. Crazy. It's absolutely bonkers, but I just like how it's a good survival thing. You get a free Bloxy Cola, which basically gives you speed 1, and you have infinity of them, just with a 50-second cooldown. And you run around, get away from the killer a little bit, even though it's hard to tell the difference between speed 1 and no speed. And the thing I like to do is mostly kind of find a dark area and then eat Ghost Burger. Yeah, see, you barely see me. Or if I really want to be sneaky, hold on. If I really want to be sneaky, I usually do Ghost Burger, and then immediately hit Sailskin Potion, and then you can't see me at all. Like, genuinely, can you see me? Like, here. Can you see me at all? No. So that's basically how I like to play noob. I usually play him as well as support, or not support, survivalist as he is. I normally kind of just like go around trying to sneak around, do generators, and hide. But in a chase, I usually like when Sailskin Potion, when I'm not using it for Ghost Burger. I usually kind of just like use it as like a stamina pop. So like if I'm like low on stamina and then like I have to like, oh man, and I just pop this because it's really quick, and then I can just stand here where the killer can't do anything, and then once I'm full I kind of just pop it. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. And then I just pop it and then get speed 1 for a couple seconds and go away for. So yeah, personally this is why I made noob, because he's genuinely, I just like him. He's a good, the way I play, yeah. Again, like, genuinely. I mean, you can kind of see me out here. Like, you can kind of see me a bit there. Yeah, you can see me, but, like, it's really hard to tell, though. I also put this in just because I really like the Ghost Burger sound when you eat one. So yeah, this is a guy I main. I like him. He's perfect for my playstyle, and we're moving on. And next up, we've got Jane Doe. Jane Doe. Jane Doe. Yeah. I barely play as them that much. But when I do, it's not really that shocking how I play. It's just mostly I kind of just run around and go when I see killer, and then like I run around when I'm in a chase and then go. Also, this is just really funny to do when you are in a private server, just to spam hatchet for a little bit and go, woo! It's kind of like walk speed override, or I wonder if I can my auto clicker on this. Give me a second. Okay, I got my auto clicker here. Hoo boy. Line myself up all the way at the end of the bridge to. Yeah, okay. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm just a death machine. Can't really spam the crystal patch as much. Or sorry, crystal. Sniper. So yeah, I just basically do what you expect. Kind of just like. And I'm like. Probably not like that, but you get the point. Anyways, moving on to the next character. Also, sorry if this is a long video. It's probably going to be. Anyways, Builder Man. Builder of the Man. I like to play Builder Man as a sneaky, kind of like Elliot. I kind of like find a good spot, like say like over here, for example. And like, put up a dispenser. Spot that the killer can easily see, just like randomly going like, ooh, I'm gonna kill you. And then like I usually place my sentry in a more like a choke point spot where the killer would mostly likely be, like, for example, here. Like he would be running up the stairs after a lot of people, and I just place a sentry. Oh yeah, like it'd slow him down, get a couple damage off of him. Yeah, and then heal. Healing. Yeah. So I just basically play Builder Man as a more stealthy, sneaky, like I place. It's kind of like this guy from Team Fortress 2. I basically play how I play like this. I put like a dispenser in a cheeky choke point spot near us, right, my team, and I put the sentry near like a choke point near where the killer would mostly be at a lot. So yeah, moving on. Next, we've got 007 and 7. 007 and 7. 007 of the N7. So basically 007 and 7, what you can do is you've got a clone which sends out a clone of you to act like you. You become invisible a little bit, so kind of visible. You can also change how the clone acts, like aimless, where it just go randomly woo woo woo. Pathfind, which goes to that point right there, which is also how Cool GUI works. Cool GUI basically teleports you to where that marker is. I mostly kind of like to either like if I'm in a chase go which is I believe is called clone parrying, where like you parry with your own clone. Or sometimes I actually try to be stealthy a little bit. Sometimes I like go Cool GUI. But I just don't go anywhere. Like I'd actually try to go like whew, and then like send out my clone, and then like go back into hiding. Or if I wanted to be like going straight down, I'd do Pathfind, where I can easily go pathfinding. Or Cursor, which I forgot to tell you about. Basically, self-explanatory. Basically goes where your cursor is. So like, if like you're on PC, it's wherever you click, and if you're on mobile, on shift lock when you're out like this, and then just click in that area. Like, let me show you this. So it goes out, and then I click there a couple times. Hello? Hello? It's kind of weird. But mostly I try to either like, it's basically like originally I used to main him, so like I can like be stealthy and like, ooh, send out my clone, and then when I'm in a chase go like, woo, and then parry. Or I can when I'm in private server go, send out the clones. I could probably auto-clicker this. Oh, and give me another millisecond. Okay, there we go. Oh god, let's see. I don't. Oh, I forgot. And if you do it enough times, they'll start like. I don't believe enough times, but I believe if you do it a second time when you're. Okay, they all die. I believe when you do it a second time while you're invisible, it also makes the clone invisible. Let me show you. Like, that one, like, you can clearly see he's visible. He's solid. But when I do it again, he's invisible. Yeah. Cursor. Have them all go into one place. God, that walking sound is so loud. And then they all collapse and die. The mountain. Anyways, that's how I like to play 007 and 7 does 7 and 7. Also, by the way, for only you can only do this in like a private server when you have abilities no cooldown, like cool GUI and clone. You can't do it in the actual game without this, so. Anyways, time to die and move on. God, it looks like a war field in here. Anyways, 2 time. There's a reason why I've only got him to level 12. Okay, apparently respawned. Weird. So basically how I like to play him is what you would expect. And I should probably be using crouch more. Also, another fun thing to spam and go like, especially in crouch. And if you get a successful backstab, you'll be backstab. Also, I have my hit sound to be the critical hit from Team Fortress 2. So basically, I kind of just like, and then like, basically how you'd expect him. I don't play him much because he's one of those hard sentinels. Don't get me wrong, Guess 1337 is also hard, but trying to stun with only having to like backstab them, which you can't see the hitbox for the exact backstab. You have no idea. You have no idea how to know if it's a backstab or not. So basically, just hope and pray and you'll eventually get it. And also, ritual. Don't know what's going to happen there. Hold on. So you get this thing. So like when you get enough, like if you get 2 backstabs, you get this Oblivion full thing, which makes you, if you die, you respawn, but at the cost of having less health, I believe. So basically, do a lot of damage, and then when you die, you respawn at that point there. Moving on, by the way. Guess 1337. Guess 1337. Guess 1337. One of the harder sentinels to accomplish. Basically, how he used to work is like you'd have to like block like this, where you'd have a lot of resistance. And if you did get hit by something, you would be granted a punch, which you could punch the killer and stun them. If you like block and then punch immediately with an M1 attack, at least, you can do what's called parrying, which is basically that. But now they had a rework, and now he can only block M1s. So basically, at the cost of getting a punch without having to block first, and when successful block, you get overheal. But the cost of he can only block M1 attack. His charge, I don't think, changed. I don't know. Also, fun fact, if there's like a little thing where you can like change your gender thing. It used to be a joke, but now if you have it to she, her, then it's a woman's skin instead. I can actually show you real quick. I know this is going to be a way longer video than the ones I usually do, but I want to show you. Say, like, you go all the way down, then you'll see, this, pronouns. If you change it to she, her, and go 1337, it'll be that used to be a thing. I'm sorry, I lied to you. Apparently I lied to you. I am so sorry. Anyways, that was a waste of time. Moving on. We have a lot of characters to go through still. 4. So we've got Taff. There's a reason why I don't have them at 3. I barely play them because I'm a noob, but anyways. So Taff is like a trap type guy. You have this tripwire, which basically slows the killer. But they can also see him and just easily M1 it. And you've got Subspace Tripamine, which if a killer's around it, it will explode. And also, you can do this. You can do this as a Taff in private servers. And then eventually, after like 5 billion years, my place this tripwire is totally gonna protect me from this explosion that's about to happen. Oh. Rut-row, Scooby, rut-row. We'll see they'll start exploding soon. Yeah, there's nothing much more. Oh, there they go. Explode. Here we go. And also, if you get exploded by your own subspace, you also get subspace. Also, you get helpless. And also, your screen becomes this for some reason. Weird. But yeah, that's all to Taff. Moving on to last 3 people. Okay, next up we've got Duskull. So basically, Duskull, I don't know why I say his name like that. Basically, got a plasma beam that when hitting a survivor gives them speed, but when hitting a killer slows them down. And spawn protection, I need a person here, which I can't show, sadly. Basically, if, like, you're in the range of someone, you can, like, protect them with this little shield that gives them a lot of resistance. It doesn't make them fully immune, don't get me wrong, but it keeps them alive for longer. I mostly don't play him much because I almost die every time. Every time I like successfully spawn protection someone, it's almost instant that I die afterwards. So yeah. Moving on to the Leslie people. Now, whoopsies, sorry. Okay, we've got Veronica. Veronica, I like to play Veronica. Sorry if I'm butchering the name and it's not actually their name. I like to play them as, screw this, I'm out type character. Basically, I believe she's a survivorist. Basically, you would take this little thing called vandalism. Then you got two options up here. I don't know why it spikes. I think they'll change that, but you've got spray. If you're next to a wall, it'll start doing this, and once that green bar's full, you get this little box. You see that button? You start skating. And you see that? Tap sprint when glowing to perform a trick. Let me show you that. So basically when I turn pink there, you do a little trick that, so basically skating costs stamina, so like you can't skate forever. But when doing a trick successfully, you gain a little bit back. So, but also if you hit a wall, you get slowness 4, and you get damaged a bit. Then you've got these broadcasts. Basically, you've got modes. You've got phase, which you can phase through the color while moving. Basically, just like phase through the color. Then you've got bumper, which knocks the killer back when running into them. And you've got mobile. I don't know the difference. I believe you go faster on a skateboard. Hold on. Okay, that's how far I go. And when I'm here, yeah, I think I go a tad bit faster. So yeah, and then you've got activate battery. I believe when doing bumper, like hitting the killer or something, you get a battery here, which your special ability is, well, it's more of a downside. Her ability is she can't heal with like any sorts of like ways. Like I believe you can't do this. I don't think you do Elliot's Pizza, and you can't do medkits. The only way you can heal is activate battery, which you can see here, it's a little noise, and you start healing up by 1 every few seconds or so. But then when you run out, you go boo-hoo. So yeah, moving on to the last person. Anyways, okay, we got here. The last one is Chanceroon. So basically, he's a gambling addict. So basically, you flip this coin, you have a chance of getting something like these, or weakness. Which weakness makes you more vulnerable. You can see where this is going. But when you've got enough, you've got shot, which has the chance of doing that. Basically, you've got a 20 chance of either it blowing up on you, it not working, or you successfully shooting the killer. Yeah, like that. Or sometimes it doesn't work and it just kind of blows you up. But even if it doesn't blow you up, there's a chance it still just doesn't work at all.
I can't stop winning.
I don't know. See if I can get it. See if I can get... Oh. But also, when exploding, you have this little range here, so where you can damage people, even if you do it blow up. Yeah, there. There, that's what I was going to show you. Sometimes it just doesn't let you fire. You don't explode, it just doesn't work. Then you've got reroll, which changes your max health, either lower or higher. But here, it's higher. Lower, higher, higher. Just do this a lot of times. We've got hat fix, which, before I didn't know what it used to do, it basically, when getting these, when using hat fix, you lose these, but your, like, your weakness is spiked to 1, so, like, you can't, because, like, when stacking, you see it's 2, and then when it goes down, like, it like, saves the top one that you have, like, let's see, when it goes down, let me show you. Okay, so, when flipping and getting it wrong, that's great. Yeah, see, it stacks it still. It doesn't just get rid of the effect thing, so that's what hat fix is for. So yeah, that's how chance works. I just basically play him as a gambling addict. Basically, I kind of just like to hide in a corner, get a gun, and then like sneak up, and then just go like, and then possibly hit them. So yeah, that's how I like to play every character in Forsaken right now at the time of recording this. Yeah. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to stop this now because this video is way too long. Anyways, bye-bye.